Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, thought I'd do a torch review for you. So this is the Wowtac A7. I've had this a couple of weeks now, been giving it a bit of a go. Very nice torch. If you've never heard of the Wowtac series, they are from the Fruitnight company really, technically supported by Fruitnight. So, this is the box you get the A7 in. What you get inside the box is the flashlight itself. I'll show you that in a minute. Charger, clip and the little accessories bit. And you get the battery included, which is always a bonus. So I'll tell you the price of this one straight away. I normally tell you the price later. But this flashlight, which has 6 modes, and the battery included, £30, and in the US it's $30. So as I said, you get the battery with it. Let's show you the battery quickly. So you know, it's always a bonus, massive bonus, to get the rechargeable batteries. So this is a 2600 milliamp hours 18650. It's always a good bonus to get the batteries with them. And this one you don't even need to take the battery out to charge it, because there's a charging port there. We'll go over some of that stuff in a minute. So there's your USB, there's your clip, and there's your spare O-rings and the cover for the charging port. As mentioned, 6 modes, which is Firefly, Low, Medium, High, Turbo and Strobe. The strobe, you hold this button down. You can't do an instant strobe on it, but in all honesty there's not many torches that you can, but you just turn it on and then you hold it down. So it's still instant, it's just you can't just turn it on to the strobe. You have to turn it on, then hold it down. But that's quite standard anyway. The main way to turn it on is the switch at the back, and I would like to mention, and I've heard other people mention this before, this is quite a stiff button on this, but I must admit you soon get used to it. I've got a 4-fire here. Yeah, this one's slightly easier to press. I'll just do a quick comparison of these as well, so you can see the difference. Yeah, the Wowtac is slightly smaller. Essentially the same kind of torch. So this is 1047 lumens, and it goes around the whole range of, you know, 0.5 for the Firefly right up to the 1047 for the Turbo. Cree LED. You've got your secondary button there to do the settings, so you turn it on at the back. Starts off on, that's low I think, like there's Firefly, and then you just cycle through low, medium, high, turbo, hold it down for strobe, and you can hold that down at any point to strobe, and then to turn it off at the back. And while it's on you have the blue light. When it's on Firefly the blue light isn't on though. That's, yeah, hang on, let's see. Yeah, on Firefly the blue light doesn't come on, but as soon as it's on low, the blue light does come on. This has a memory function as well, so you can get it to turn on to the last setting you had. And another thing I have noticed with this, when you're cycling through, if you leave it for a bit, the next setting won't be the higher one, it will be the lower one if you watch now. So it goes back to Firefly. So to cycle through you have to do it reasonably quickly. If you pause for a while, it will go back to the lowest setting. The lowest setting would have been that anyway. Let's just test that again. Yeah. Nice bit of knurling on the grip there. Yeah, decent sized torch. It's not, you know, it's not massive. It fits in your hand well. Right, let's show the charging, because this is something people had a slight issue with. If you don't know this, to charge this flashlight, you don't just plug it in. So what you do to charge this, you have to basically, right, so I'll show you first. So if you just do this, it won't charge. Right, so you're getting a purple flashing light, which means abnormal charging, because what you're supposed to do is turn it on, have it on Firefly, and then you plug it in. Right, now that's got the red light and that is charging. So just remember that, and then when you take it out, you have to turn it on and off, and now turn it back on, and it'll come on. So what I'll quickly do now, as I've gone over the outside of the torch, is I'll just do you a quick demo in my garden, walking up my path, and in my room at night. Right, I'll go through the modes outside now. So this will be going through the Firefly low, medium, high, turbo modes outside. So the Firefly is 0.5 lumens and would run for 108 days. The low is 12 lumens and would run for 108 hours. The medium is 65 lumens and would run for 20 hours. The high is 296 lumens and would run for 4 hours. And the turbo is 1047 lumens and would run for between 2 minutes before the turbo turns off, and that would run for 240 minutes altogether. And the strobe is 296 lumens and would run for 9 hours. So I've just been cycling through the modes outside now, so you can see the quality of the light. So this is the Firefly indoors. Now that's the low, medium, high and turbo. You can see those really light up the room. But yeah, for such an inexpensive flashlight, I think this is very good. Yeah, there's the Firefly again. Low, medium, high, turbo. Right, there you go. Right, so there you go. You saw the torch performing outside. Really good torch actually. Got a lovely wide beam, as you can see, and all that. So I'll go over some of the specifications now. So in that little section you would have seen the low, medium, high, turbo, lumens and all that. The dimensions of the flashlight are 117mm long and 26.5mm at its thickest part. So about an inch really. It's got the holes for your lanyard, the cutouts to make it easier to press your thumb to turn it on and off. Lovely comfortable handle, fits in your hand well. It's got the tactical bezel. It's a comfortable flashlight, fits well. It's 1.5 meter impact resistant. It is waterproof to IXP8, which is pretty much fully waterproof, up to 2 meters. Yeah, for a cheap budget flashlight, this is excellent, I think. 30 quid for a flashlight like this with the battery included, well worth buying. Yeah, if you want a good, inexpensive flashlight, aircraft, aluminium body, lots of features, all your standard features of a good tactical flashlight in this day and age, I think this is the way to go. Especially when you get the battery with it. To get an 18650 battery flashlight like this, with, you know, with all those features, for 30 quid, I think that's great really. The weight is 105 grams, so, you know, even with the battery in, it doesn't weigh a lot at all. Yeah, I would highly recommend one of these. Well worth carrying in your EDC. Half the price of most flashlights like this. Right, so yeah, there you go. That is the Wowtac A7. There's links in the description to the UK Amazon and the US Amazon. They're affiliate links, so if you buy through those links, I get a percentage of what you spend at no added cost to you, and you can support my channel that way, because this channel has been demonetized. There are warranties on these and maintenance programs and all that, so if you need parts and all that, just get hold of Wowtac, and yeah, easy to do really. So yeah, there you go. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll gladly answer them for you. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.